Good morning. I'm Sam Walls, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Arkansas Capital Corporation, and I also serve as the President of Connect Arkansas. Thank you for the opportunity to provide this Connect Arkansas update at today's meeting of the Arkansas Economic Development Commission. I regret not being able to be with you because of a prior commitment. However, with the power of technology and the internet, it allows us to be in multiple places at the same time, actually anywhere in the world. You have been provided with a booklet of handouts, and under tab 1, you will see a one-page overview of Connect's projects. On the next page is a map of Arkansas that depicts which counties are funded for these efforts. 80% of our activity is funded by federal dollars, and so by default, these dollars have a sunset clause because they will cease in 2 years. Our first item is an online youth entrepreneurship initiative. During the quarter ending March 31st, our team conducted 26 classes in 5 counties, and we're pleased to report that over 350 7th through 12th grade students received hands-on training and skills they need to start an internet business. They used an iPad and web-based resources that encourage them to turn their entrepreneurial ideas into a functional, online business website. You may already know that the EAST Initiative's National Service Project for the next school year will be focused on entrepreneurship. In a media alert last week, EAST cited Connect Arkansas and our Youth Entrepreneurship Program as an example of how schools and the business communities can work together to provide an on-campus experience for aspiring entrepreneurs. Our team brings a wealth of knowledge relevant to them right to their fingertips. We look forward to a continued partnership with EAST on this exciting project in the next school year. The Arkansas Capital Corporation had a vision several years ago to build a brick-and-mortar center that would provide many levels of resources for our state's community of entrepreneurs. When we launched Connect Arkansas, we had an opportunity to acquire software called SourceLink that would allow us to collectively create an online entrepreneurship support system, which has allowed us to move from the brick-and-mortar idea to what is now a virtual entrepreneurship center. We have worked over a year to populate a database with the resources already in place, such as those offered by our small business development centers. The next step was to acquire software that lets users tell the database what they are looking for, such as how to write a business plan or use social media to promote their projects. The software works to match their needs with the service providers available, regardless of where either of the parties are located in the state. In addition to this capability, we have 3 other modules on SourceLink. The first is a connection to arkansas.gov for entrepreneurs to tap into relevant state government services. Next is the Digital Learning Center. We have extensively researched online offerings from universities such as Stanford, Yale, Harvard, and Cambridge, and including seminars from lecturers from first-class entrepreneurs, many of whom will probably never come to Arkansas. Because of high-speed internet and our SourceLink site, we can present the best of the best to any Arkansan, no matter where they live. The next module is classes and events. We work continuously to update these into one calendar on SourceLink as our resource partners schedule them. Now we have 2 more modules in the works. The first is Mentor Match. There are Arkansans who will volunteer to be mentors to those who are pursuing new ideas or expanding current businesses. Their contact information will be entered into SourceLink, and users will eventually be able to request a mentor and hopefully be matched with one that lives near them. The last module is our Venture Forum module. We will welcome videos from any Arkansan who wants to pitch their business ideas. They can upload their videos to SourceLink for review at any time by accredited investors. I invite you to go to arcsourcelink.com sourcelink.com to see more about these exciting SourceLink projects. Please be aware that the site continues to be under construction and our staff is making updates. Emerson will be glad to give you a demonstration. Our mapping team has partnered with 74 service providers for the spring 2012 update of our high-speed internet infrastructure maps. Copies of the latest state maps and the Conway County maps are in tab 2 of your booklets. All maps are online at the In Your County link on the Connect website. Connect has also released a white paper documenting the current availability of high-speed internet at a number of community anchor institutions. These are public schools, law enforcement agencies, hospitals, clinics, and fire stations. A copy of the white paper is also in tab 2. In tab 3, you will find the March 31st quarterly grant report that our planning team has prepared regarding e-communities, engineering assessments, and county government websites. E-communities is a strategic planning process designed to help stakeholders and service providers in 17 counties work together on long-term strategies geared toward increasing broadband adoption rates. Out in the field, our planning team hears from Arkansans who want high-speed internet, but the service does not yet extend to their homes or businesses. Others say their service isn't reliable or fast enough. And our recent state survey told us that 55% of Arkansans say they're not online because they can't afford it. Right now, our local stakeholders in the 17 counties are working to push out print and electronic surveys to residents and businesses who have barriers to subscribing to high-speed internet. We also have these surveys available for every county in Arkansas, and they can be found at the Do Something tab on the Connect website. You can see an example of the Conway County survey in tab 3. We are also developing engineering assessments in the 17 counties. A third-party contractor is working to document where infrastructure currently exists that will deliver the internet at download speeds of 1.5 and 4 megabits per second. From the data collected during the assessment, our team projects what it would cost to deploy the infrastructure at those speeds further out into the county in currently underserved areas. Locations of residences and businesses in these areas are taken into consideration to evaluate the potential profitability for current providers to expand into these footprints. I've told you about the Arkansans who want to subscribe to high-speed internet but currently have access and affordability barriers. There's another issue out there: adoption. Our statewide surveys confirm 55% of Arkansans are not subscribing because they don't think they need it. As each day passes, it's one more day toward the time they will be left behind because they are not using this technology. The services, information, and knowledge they are used to getting right now by paper and telephone may no longer be available to them sooner than they think, unless they have access to and utilize the internet. E-government is an example. The number of people who want to transact government business online is growing, as well as the number of government services that are now only internet accessible. We have funding to help our e-community counties build functional county websites if they have not already moved in that direction. In the first month of launching an online property tax payment feature, Sharp County has collected over $43,000. And the tax collector estimates a week of staff time has been saved by going online, and other counties are coming on board. Through our new Connect AR-TV capability, we are working to tell the world about projects underway in Arkansas that are taking advantage of the impact and efficiencies of high-speed internet, while at the same time demonstrating another powerful application of the internet's ability to foster communication. Connect's first live stream event was on March 16th and featured the new Arkansas E-Link project. Last week, we assisted the State Office of Health Information Technology by live streaming a webinar on Arkansas Share, the new online State Health Alliance for Records Exchange. On May 17th, we will live stream the Southeast Arkansas Cornerstone Coalition's Candidates Forum. High-speed internet needs in the region will be a topic of discussion for the candidates. On June 20th, we will work with the Cornerstone Coalition again when we live stream its first Southeast Arkansas Economic Development and High-Speed Internet Summit. All of our live streams have been and will continue to be archived on our Connect ARTV channel. A Connect ARTV link is on our website. We have over 275,000 children in this state that are eligible for free and reduced price school lunches. Numerous studies show there are correlations between these households and their ability to afford computers. Connect's Computers for Kids program is growing. There are low-cost options out there for families who may not be able to afford a computer in the home. Connect has thoroughly vetted 2 sources where low-cost computers are available for less than $200. They are internet ready and also have Microsoft software installed. More on these computers and the specifications can be found on our website. And for your convenience, we have copied this information and placed it under tab 4 of your booklet. A limited number of free computers are available for students identified by school personnel whose families are unable to afford these low-cost options. In these cases, the students and their parents or guardians must attend and complete 6 hours of technology training classes before they receive their free computers. Connect is partnering with the University of Arkansas at Monticello to teach the classes. Through March 31st, nearly 600 students have attended technology training classes and received those computers. Last month, members of Connect's planning and mapping teams met with the staff of the AEDC Community Development Division to update them on our projects. We are committed to keeping each other abreast of our activities because, as you know, high-speed internet access and the use of its applications is truly needed for economic development success and survival in today's world. 5 years ago, when Connect was created, we knew our world would be moving toward the internet, resulting in more interest and demand. That is happening now with increased urgency as each day passes. Connect is not equipped to fully serve the entire state, but we are exceeding expectations with the stimulus funds we have received. It is our intent to campaign aggressively for financial support which will allow us to continue and expand our efforts throughout the entire state. It is, in fact, a statewide issue. Once the significance and value of the Internet's capabilities and importance is understood, it becomes obvious that any investment made to establish a world competitive quality and equitably available Internet to the people of our state, which they utilize to its fullest potential, is the greatest return on investment Arkansas can make with any of its economic development resources. Just imagine what Arkansas would be like today if actions had not been taken to ensure the availability of electricity to all of its citizens. The significance of high-speed internet is exactly the same. This concludes our update. If you have any questions or need more information, Emerson will be happy to help you. Thank you for this opportunity.